Listen to that shit again. This seems like just an excuse to beat the shit out of this guy.
Look, you're not gonna do this, right? Who cares what you do anymore? Lean back. How the fuck am I gonna lean back with the fucking view home? Well, look.
He's literally holding his belt.
We're not gonna do this, right?
Stop. You're done. You're done. You're done.
Thank you to all of my wonderful patrons, and you can be a patron too. Just going to Crimson 60620 PS4 Gaming and Patreon. It'll help the channel, it'll help me out, and it'll help spread the word. Thank you.
All right, so as many of you guys know, I fucking hate the tone of policing that we have in this country nowadays, and the whole we need to make sure that cops, their feelings aren't hurt, and to make sure that they know that they're the good men and women who are protecting the. I can't even fucking do it. I can't even finish the lie. And you know what was funny? This was actually in the Discord. I want to first thank Thunder for one, like all of the content that she actually, not content, but all of the posts that she posted in the Discord. It does give me ideas. She's actually the one who gave me the Candace Owens idea a little bit earlier. This was posted in a Discord, and I find this fucking funny. Now, if you can't see it, let's see if I can actually open it up. Let's see. Boost it up. When you go on YouTube and type in ACAB, look at this shit, right? ACAB doesn't make any sense. See the difference? Defending the police, ACAB is wrong. Let's see if we can actually pull this up. Wrong thing. Let's see. Nope, wrong thing. Open new tab. Let's see. Hashtag. We're gonna just type it up. Let's do this. And yes, you guys can see some of the videos that I watch. Shit. Hashtag ACAB. Look, this is 15 seconds. We can take time to watch it. Wow. The top two videos right now. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna fucking do this later because this looks stupid. At that, look for that video coming out. Yeah. So when I saw this, we all know that there are cops that are. We know that a lot of cities are not only making brutal architecture, or what is it, inconvenient architecture, where they build certain things into city services that stop homeless people or unhoused people to survive, like building spikes on metal grates, so they won't unhoused people won't be able to lie on heating vents or exhaust vents on the New York City from the New York City subway, building different bumps and grooves in benches because people aren't working and aren't contributing to part of society, so they can lounge around on a city park bench all day. We know that that's a thing that people do because they're healthy, they have no issues, they just don't want to be part of society, right? And when I saw this video, well, I didn't watch it. I saw the title and I wanted to share the experience with you guys while we watch it together. So let's go.
We're not going to do this, right?
Stop. You're done.
In Indianapolis, that was Police Sergeant Eric Huxley, who was white, kicking a homeless man in the head who was black.
You guys saw that, right? I didn't just... Let's see that shit again.
We're going to do this, right?
Stop. You're done.
In Indianapolis, that was Police Sergeant Eric Huxley, who was white, kicking a homeless man in the head who was black.
Are we done now?
Roll over. You're done.
I can't.
Roll over.
I can't.
You're done.
The brutality erupted soon after police arrested and handcuffed 38-year-old Jermaine Vaughn for disorderly conduct.
I'm not the one out here complaining.
No, that's the thing. Nobody cares what you do anymore.
I know, nobody
cares what you do anymore. You understand that?
Lean back.
Nobody cares what you do anymore.
Lean back.
How the fuck am I gonna lean back with the fucking view home?
Well, look.
Listen to that shit again. This seems like just an excuse to beat the shit out of this guy.
Look. You're not gonna do this, right?
Nobody cares what you do anymore.
Lean back.
How the fuck am I gonna lean back with the fucking view home?
Well, look.
He's literally holding his belt.
We're not gonna do this, right?
Stop. You're done. You're done. You're done.
Actually, it's Officer Eric Huxley who is done.
As a result of an internal IMPD investigation, Marion County Prosecutor's Office filed charges against IMPD Sergeant Eric Huxley for Level 6 felony official misconduct and Level 6 felony battery with moderate bodily injury. Chief Taylor has also suspended Sergeant Huxley pending a recommendation of termination to the IMPD Civilian Police Merit Board.
Chief Randall Taylor, who was widely respected across Indiana, reportedly suspended Huxley the day he saw the video and immediately brought in the FBI and the prosecuting attorney's office.
The person that admittedly was making it inconvenient for this guy to comply by holding on to his belt and then telling him to move back. Motherfucker, we saw your hand holding on to his belt. And then you're going to actually say, well, move the fuck back. Move back. I'm holding on your belt. Move back. This shit is fucking, let's just say it, Orwellian, because it sets up people to actually believe that shit is not how it is. And the fact is that we saw your fucking hand, dog. We saw the fucking hand holding on to his belt while you're trying to accuse him of not moving back. So, yeah, I'm glad he got fired and brought up on charges. And the other fucking sergeant? Well, there's always room on a docket for another one. But let's go.
Chief then held this news conference and released the video to the public.
That's right.
Stop.
I promised this community and I promised our officers that I would be transparent. That's in good times and bad times. This is a bad time. But I understand after watching this video, there's going to be some people who are upset, and we'll hope to mend those fences where we can. My apology not only goes out to the men and women of IMPD that do it right, but every other law enforcement officer.
You don't fucking apologize to law enforcement. What the fuck? You guys should be fucking sitting back and saying that, yo, we fucked up based on the shit that we allowed. It should not be an apology to any fucking officer. It should be apologized to the fucking public. Wow.
In this state and in this country. Because I know these videos, when they're seen, there's going to be people that are going to say, that's what they're all like. Well, let me tell you, that's not what they're all like.
An emotional Chief Randall Taylor in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hello, everybody. I'm David Schuster, and thanks for joining.
So I'm gonna actually make a point, and I do want to address this, and I get it. So good cops work in a corrupt system. I get that. And maybe it wasn't widespread. It wasn't known to be widespread 10, 15 years ago. Let's move to an adjacent track. When I turned 18, my father was a Vietnam vet. And I knew what happened to people that went into the military. I didn't fucking want to go to the military because I knew what the fuck they turned you into. And I knew my personality, I wouldn't last long. I was much more fit than I am now. But I knew out of the shit that they did to you in the military, that people volunteer for and actually serve the country and, yeah, support the troops. But I knew that they fucking broke you as a fucking person. And I knew I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. $10, 15 years ago, it wasn't as widespread outside of, certain communities that police officers acted like this. I live in Chicago, so I know that some of the biggest crooks on the fucking street are CPD. We literally had a police chief go to jail because in interrogation, he stuck a fucking gun in a suspect's mouth to get a confession. So it's been pretty well known inside of Black and Hispanic communities and poor white communities that the fucking cops aren't there for you. Why are there people that are trying to be police officers now? If you know that the organization that you're going to actually now molds people into turning into proto-fascist officers of a fucking corrupt ass state, you can help the community without having a gun. You can help the community without needing the force, the power of the state to end lives. There are definitely jobs that actually help with that. So yeah, there are good cops that work in the system. And there are good cops that just said, no, I can't work in the system anymore. But why the bad one's so prevalent? Why is it that it takes people who essentially were actually good and turns them into shit like this? Now, not to say that everybody who is a police officer is a bastard, but once you become a cop, let's finish the video.
Us. This incident happened in late September. The chief said department leaders first learned about it due to an internal reporting process called Blue Team, where officers involved in use of force incidents are asked to explain what force was used and why. According to an investigation affidavit, Officer Huxley claimed he did not intend to hurt Vaughn and that this was an accident. Quote, I was attempting to put my foot on his shoulder and I accidentally kicked him in the face. Whether one believes that or not, the defense could help Huxley in his criminal trial. However, experts say it will not save his job. And even the local police union is condemning the officer's actions. Quote, "We too are troubled by the images within this video. We welcome a full and forthright review of the related facts."
Wait. I wasn't trying to kick him in his face. What I was trying to do was put my foot on his shoulder. You guys heard that shit, right? I wasn't trying to kick him in the face, but I was just trying. Huh? Wait. Yeah, like the at this point, they was like, "Nah, we can't even co-sign on this bullshit." Wow, let's go.
As for Jermaine Vaughn, he appeared to be bleeding from the face, but apparently didn't suffer any broken bones. Vaughn said he was practicing free speech when he was arrested. Vaughn's family said they had been looking for him for nearly 2 years when they saw the video on the news of him getting stopped. Relatives described Vaughn as a good, hardworking man until he developed paranoid schizophrenia. This is a sad case on so many levels. But
Wow. My mans have been missing from his family for about 2 years. And the sad part about it is there's at least like he even has him in a this man even has him in a choke right here. It has to be at least
didn't suffer
4 cops. Okay. 1 cop right here. 1 cop right here. 1 cop the body camera on. Another cop is over here. This motherfucker doesn't look massive. It took 4 people after he was already in handcuffs to subdue him. 4 people. What? I just can't. Like, there is no fucking reason why it took 4 fucking people after he was already in handcuffs and one with his hand around this guy's throat. And they wonder why people say ACAB, right? They wonder. Anyway, guys, yeah, no. Really, do you think reform would actually work? Or let's defund these motherfuckers. And when we say defund these motherfuckers, let's start having where we can have more people, social workers, that can deal with people that may be having mental breaks and mental issues. Instead of 5 fucking cops. Or 4, at least. Anyway. If you haven't done so already, like the stream. Hit that, if you're watching the playback on YouTube, hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And if you're watching on Twitch, please hit that follow button. We're going to cut this video segment here.
If I gave myself the power